After taking 2 months off the realm so I could edit the video, I returned to a world that seemed to move past me. Noah was a very busy bee at the time I left. They built a giant house and even tamed a bear. I was eager to get netherite gear, so I didn't check too thoroughly through their house, and instead went to the field near my sugarcane farm to find sheep. There, I saw that Noah built a giant animal pen as well.
Who made this?
I exchanged 6 iron for a stack of wool, made the beds, and went to the nether. I then made the observation that Noah also went into the nether and finished the tunnel I made. How thoughtful.
Noah, you didn't have to do all this, bro. Okay, where is this? I know you had a fucking brewing stand, so you probably had some shit somewhere.
But that wasn't the end of it. While going down into the depths, I found that Noah's already been netherite mining as well.
Looks like Noah's already been.
Oh well, no sense in quitting. I'll just do a part that Noah hasn't done yet.
Get out! Oh. Dude, I've got 0 survival instincts. That's the sound of a crying baby. What is a baby doing here? I'm sorry, Mr. Netherite. I am not here to discover you just yet. I need to discover what's over here. Oh wow, there's Netherite! Interesting. Oh, would you look at that? That's Netherite. Oh, amazing. 4, 4, 4, 1.
I can say that I've been pretty successful. I already have enough to make all my armor. Now I just need to get an upgrade to get my armor drippy, bruh. And for that, I need a bastion.
Bastion.
Wow, that's really cool. I then dropped off all my good and bad things, grabbed food, and came back.
Akkadians long ago, consumer took control. Sargon led his armies in their chariots. They rolled by the Euphrates River, by the Euphrates River, by the Euphrates River, by the Euphrates River, by the Persian Gulf, where they found ancient ruins underground. Archaeologists did lots of excavation down by the Euphrates River, by the Euphrates River, by the Euphrates River, by the Euphrates River. Cool. Cannibals. Nice. Nice. And that one's got slightly good enchants. I can give someone else that. Okay, so I'm making parkour around the bastion, and piglins, they're not able to do that. I'm basically just adding stairs in a place where disabled need to go. Like, hey, you have a ramp in your house? I'm gonna turn that into stairs. Okay, but that's too risky. I need more blocks. Nice. It's happening again. This bitch! Get the fuck out! No, out! Nice. I'm going to run through. I've been through much worse with these guys down here. This guy has no chance of getting me, wherever they are. I've got this. Let's go! Hell yeah.
After the raid, I realized I needed mending, and to get mending, I need villagers. Luckily, in the temper tantrum adventure I had from losing all my diamond tools, I saw a few villages, and even kept a few underground for the express purpose of using them to make my villager hall. Sadly, they were more than 600 blocks away, so I was way too lazy to go out and get them, so I had an even better plan. Create a basement underneath my house, kidnap a witch and keep them in there, find 2 zombie villagers and put them in the basement, make the witch spew their weakness potions, banish them in a hole for the rest of eternity, cure the zombie villagers, and start my village. Here's me building the basement. This is the witch.
Hey, so it seems I may have touched the wrong one. So, I'm here to explain, again, I didn't find the guy, but I found another one who will help me with my endeavors.
Here are the zombie villagers.
Hey, guess who I found? I thought you'd be able to. Guess what I found? Oh, okay. Oh. Dude, stop this lagging! If that fucking bitch killed my zombie villager, I'm gonna fucking kill... Oh. Okay, so I guess I just lost them. Oh. Hey, hey! Hey, you!
Here's the ordeal that was the process of getting this damn witch to throw weakness for once in their damn life.
Yep. Okay, that's great. Now I got these guys curing.
This is me banishing the witch into a hole for all eternity. And this is the villagers finally curing.
You know? You were so nice as to return it. Don't go close. Stop. Come on. You next. Your turn. I know I didn't take this long to get to you. You got this. There we go. What? Are you a wandering trader? Wandering buyer? What the fuck are you?
I then used my villagers to get an ocean monument, woodland mansion, and trial chamber maps.
Huh. When I go for this one, I'll see if I can also bring this one and do the same.
This day was my birthday, but that's not very important. I wanted to go to that trial chamber that I found on the map. I also wanted mending when I came back, so I decided to get a mending villager. After a bunch of times, I remembered that mending was only able to be obtained on swamp villagers due to the trade rebalance.
Oh wait. Has the swamp mending villager stuff been implemented yet?
So I had to work on making a swamp villager to proceed. After successfully obtaining the villager, I waited for them to grow up by collecting the food I need for the trial chamber. Then when they grew up, I locked in the trade. After that, I went to once and for all get the trial loot.
Ah, yes. Wow. There we go. more. That's great. Oh, cool. Nom, nom. Oh, cool. So nice. Gap. Nice. That's some good shit. Mega good. Unbreaking 3 or Smite 3 and efficiency 3. I like them both. Oh. Cool. Low armor trim, the type of shit that people are after. Well, I didn't get what I fucking wanted.
After I was finished with the trial chambers, I went back home to mess around with my villagers even more, where I got mending on my stuff and went to repair them. I then made the banner that I planned to make since day -1, which I subsequently put onto my door. When that was finished, I decided it would be a smart use of my time to build a giant library for librarian villagers to populate and give me important enchantments for cheaps, so today, I started the construction. First, I went into a creative world to design it. Then, I went to find an area to accommodate it.
I think this area can accommodate it easy.
I then made the area good for construction, and made a part of the floor before heading off for the night. Fitting. I'm editing footage from the day Jesus was born, on the day that Jesus was born again. Since the day before this was my birthday, this day is Christmas. It explains the change in aspect ratio for my monitor, the change in audio quality, and possibly even the quality for the drawings. Anyway, I spent the whole day building the library, and I'll say, this is a good amount of progress considering the fact that I had to be with my family most of the start of the day, and then I had to set all the stuff up. Probably amounts to a total of like 3 hours or so of total playtime, considering my raw footage is only an hour long for today. Also, while building the library, I ran right out of my tough supplies, so I'll have to go down and get more tomorrow. Alright, time to get tough. Okay, anyway, I got some diamonds. It's time to make some smithing templates. Boom. Hell yeah. I'm dripped out right now. The library was built more in the following hours. Also, real quick, before I go to day 5, day 4 was the last day I was able to record for about a week. That's why I couldn't stream then. I've also got an interesting story about what happened that week, but it's not really relevant to the video, so I will not do anything about it. Guess what's on the menu today, guys? More library. Other than being solely focused on the library, I also went to the trial chamber to get some specific blocks I needed for the library. That's all though. Yeah, library today as well. But it's like New Year's time, so Colin came over and started playing anything but the realm, which was great. Also, Noah called, so we spent some time on New Year's speaking and stuff, as I got closer and closer to finishing the library. I went to mine a bunch of iron today to get iron for chains and lanterns when no one informed me that there had been a trial chamber underneath my nose the whole time.
When do you want to see the trial chamber?
I'm okay whenever.
So what's your library going to consist of? Is it you going to make like the Holy Bible? Or something?
I'm gonna have like 3 villagers living at the top, and they're all just gonna like sell bookshelves, and then underneath I'm gonna have this big trading hall for a bunch of librarians, and they're all gonna have different books. I already have a mending one. Oh.
Hi!
Hi.
What is this petrifying hellscape? Oh, you're strip?
Underground. Yeah.
You're strip mining,
I'm
huh?
going in a direction and I'm getting shit.
How much of this works?
Like how?
Is this the level that you seem to find diamonds at?
I'm not trying to find diamonds, I'm trying to find iron.
Oh, why level 16 is good for that?
Apparently.
I'll collect anything you're not collecting, so I'll bring it up with for you. Oh yeah, you collect the XP. What the hell are you doing?
I accidentally went. I need to. Don't go up, don't go up, don't go up. We need to be down.
Why? What did you do?
Oh shit. I like this. Down. Like that. Yes! My genius knows no bounds. Right. What's in here? Oh!
What?
Oh, you left.
What's in the cave? What's in the cave?
Horrors. Squid. Fish. Water.
I'm coming. I lived on purpose. You're playing in a world of add-ons. Wow. How was I
Crazy.
supposed to know that?
Hey!
Cat. I'm done. Oh, thank you. I thought I was gonna die. Whoa. Is there any air?
No.
I'm gonna drown. Oh, I'm in.
Alright, I'm gonna plug that up, I guess. And then it's time to make the trek back.
Great! That's just freaking fantastic. I've been working your face.
Mhm.
This is really creepy.
Ooh.
What don't say that. You're scared. Don't go. You want me to smack you with this granite? Or this diorite?
That would be crazy.
Nah, you'd be crazy.
Whoa.
Dog acting like you need it. Ah, you're creepy.
Whoa.
How deep does this tower go? Can you hear that? It sounds like kids in the walls.
Alright.
Oh, it's upstairs. My bad. It's the TV upstairs.
Hey.
Wait, is this
Yes.
my?
Hey, fall into this.
How did you know? Okay.
Because I went down here already.
Wow, you must have your own tunnel then.
Yeah, I went this direction way far down there and went like all the way to diamond level and stuff.
Huh. So, was I the first one to explore this, or was it you?
You.
I see. Well, my path is over here. This is my
Yeah, the little cobblestone area. It's got a ladder all the way back up to your base.
Exactly. It's much more efficient. Yes, home at last, where I have Jesus. Forgot how much farming I did. You want to see my basements and secret corridor?
Sure.
Okay, well, clean up this room. Yeah, this is my basement. You know, wait, let me go get a pickaxe.
Oh. I have this like trick where if you press F11 a bunch, it changes the resolution of the game enough so that it reloads the chunks. So I can use that to like look through walls and stuff. That's how I found my first two geodes.
Oh,
It doesn't like let you look through walls so much as it lets you see entities through walls. And basically, I just saw the chests underneath the floor.
oh yeah, those chests. Don't mind those ones. Just come down here to the secret laboratory.
Little hamsters.
These
Yeah, I
are
saw these as well.
cages for all of the kids.
Oh.
No, I'm just kidding. I mean, like cages for all the animals I'm gonna eventually abduct and keep down here. As you can see, the walls are tough bricks. And
I'm trying to like I do need to like continue to try to right, I'll do something like Wait, you can only open them once?
Yeah, you can only open them once, and then you can't open them ever again. But you can open them again with the enchantment, or the Bad Omens enchantment. I mean, curse. If you have the Bad Omens curse, you can like get extra rewards, with really good rewards. Right here it is.
I didn't even know.
Well, look
Holy,
up.
no.
Fight all the mobs. You'll get free rewards for it. Free to have fun down here, because you're definitely gonna dominate this place.
Yeah, this place is really...
Efficient. So these things right here, you can use the trial keys that I've given you. I collected all of them. You can use the trial keys on these. Yeah, there you go. Just pull out your trial key. And right click it.
Yeah, I know. I already had one. I put some in there.
Yeah, you can only open them once, that's the sad part.
Yeah.
But you can reopen them if you get the special Bad Omens trial key that you get when you have that enchantment and when you come down here.
Mhm.
Like,
with those ones. So
yes,
you can
these
reopen only those ones?
I don't know, actually, I haven't looked that up. I just know that they were all the copper color ones are one time only.
Shit.
The spiders really don't like me. Oh, wait! Two keys just came out of this. Oh, I can't open it. Oh, honey! Here, I'll take it for you. Alright. Yeah, so the wind ones, the breeze guys, are down here, and they're tough to fight.
I wouldn't say they're so tough to fight because they can't really hurt you. Oh shit.
No,
Oh,
they're
there's ice.
strays. They're strays. I have an arrow, bow and arrow now.
Nice.
Oh, I got another. Holy crap! They just popped out 2 trial keys. They shouldn't be popping out 2 though. That's the weird thing. Okay, here's one of the reward rooms. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, the chests are up like up here. Ah! It's a wind charge! Silly.
Why am I poisoned?
I think. Oh, I accidentally shot you, I think. I shot you with one of my poison arrows. Oh yeah, so, and especially when you do have the Bad Omens effect, the special mode where you like attack new mobs, the mobs will have upgraded armor
Yeah.
and enchanted weapons. They also will have these perks or effects like slimy, breezer. There's like all kinds of new ones, and basically they will. Oh, let me press the button. Sorry. This thing activates. Basically, they're like when you kill a mob, a slime will spawn or something. It's really cool. It's like basically a Dungeons and Dragons reward system. Oh. If you need any more keys, I have them. They're coming. Oh my gosh, you're so powerful.
We'll go down here. Hey. Hey.
What the?
Grab.
Hold on. I never did this one! Oh! You can have this. I don't really need it. It's a bad omen. Hey, you should use it now, actually, just to see what it's like.
Oh, I have done it. I have done it.
Oh.
Oh, they can stack?
Yes, they can stack.
That's crazy.
I know.
So should I
This
do it?
is fine.
I don't know. Because it will respawn everything except a lot harder and you were like struggling with the other ones.
How dare you insult me? Let's go back to the big area. We'll have more fun over there. Yeah, you should do it because it will boast greater rewards. Activate the potion, drink it. Drink the potion. Oh, wait, me? No, it's only... You need it, the only person who needs to drink it is you, man. And from these, you'll get trial keys, the special ones.
Oh, spooky.
Oh my gosh!
Not the babies. Oh yeah, and I've noticed that they give you little things. What are they?
What things?
Little things fall from the sky.
Skulls. Wait,
Not skulls.
Watch out!
Potions and shit.
Potions! Feather falling potion. Yeah, the potions. That's one of the effects when they die.
Why am I attacking with an axe?
There's so many zombies! There are so many, Mom! I've got hunger. I'm being chased by a wind charge. Oh wait, not in here yet. That's right.
Oh, but I don't have it anymore.
Oh.
I still have a bottle. Wait, where did it go? Oh, I think I gave you the bottle.
You did, and I put it in the chest. It's over. Oh my gosh! I'll be right back. Attack them! Here, I'm putting all the stuff in this chest if I die. Because I'm going back to that other chest. I put everything good in the other one. Alright, here we go, yeah! There's the other bad open bottle.
I need to grab my things. There were things that I left in that barrel.
You did?
Yes, I took most of it.
All the
Like,
little ores and stuff?
Yes, I took all of it. I'm gonna test out this new song. Precipice.
Precipice blades.
I've called my mommy milkers. I want a super thick god mommy to pick me up. Did I say that out loud?
Yes.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh great heavens.
Oh, great heavens! Alright, I'm gonna put the music disc into my jukebox and see how it sounds. Precipice. It's not bad. Pretty weird song. Alright, let's go take put your stuff in your chests. Wanna keep that one? Oh, I don't need it. I'm not hungry. Oh, what is this? Burning American flag?
No. It's supposed to look like a soul fire. Like if you come in here.
Oh. Hey, you guys are fishies. Where are you trying to put this stuff?
In the back.
Wait, what the hell? Alright, here, let me just start throwing and see when you're done.
Do you not have?
What?
Oh, I was just wondering about your armor situation.
Oh, I'm fine. I actually have a full set of diamonds. I am doing fine for that stuff. Bundles are very helpful. What's in here?
What? Villagers.
What the hell is this? This is creepy.
What's creepy about
Maps
it?
still work, believe it or not.
What still works?
Your maps. It seems like your maps work still. Wow.
I was just wondering about the ones I haven't loaded in yet.
Oh yeah, I see it. Wait, what is that? Oh, so that's the trial chamber that's right next to your base? Or
It's the one that's across the ocean.
oh yeah, I see it now. The locator map. Oh, this other one. Is this like a second trial chamber?
This one, that's an ocean monument.
Oh, fancy.
And then the one on the bottom down here, I have a little hunch that these two maps are like right diagonal of each other because of this little land piece here. And over here, that's a woodland mansion.
Oh yeah, I see it now. Are they locator maps?
Yes, they're locator maps. You can see they're both like having the picture of you right in the bottom left corner.
Oh yes, I see it. Alright, what's this way?
A swamp. It's how I got my mending villager. Like, if you go this way... Oh, rat.
There's a rat in the tunnel, no wonder. You have rats stirring
This little baby villager is a swamp villager, and that's what you need for a mending villager. What? Yes, I am.
Attack on Titan.
My Bluetooth? What do you mean?
Great. Leave Christopher alone, Jordan. Yeah. Shit, some kind of weed operation down there. No, not weed operation. Even worse. This looks like a sex dungeon. What the? Ah!
What?
Ah!
Very not mob proofed. Oh.
Well, I'm going to.
Should I sleep then?
I'm gonna get up. It's like 8 o'clock. I gotta get you a restaurant workout.
Yeah.
By the way, happy holidays and
Happy New Year. It's been such a long time. Last time I saw you was last year.
Really?
Yeah.
In person?
Well, technically, but also like in call. Last time I saw you was last year.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't seen you since last year. Making that joke is so stupid.
When I finished the chamber, I went to do the last touches of the library that weren't bookshelves or the basement, technically completing the library, even though there's still a lot to work on. After finishing, I decided it would be a good idea to find the things I'm missing in the nether, those being a warped forest and a nether fortress. Glad to say, I found both of them, and now I have nether wart, blaze rods, and a way to get wither skeleton heads, and a biome that only spawns endermen. That unlocks many things for my future, such as potion brewing and the ender dragon.
So when I tell you I forgot to record, I really just forgot to record everything. Yeah, I'm getting a few more so I can make an ender chest as well. Oh, what's that? I found a stronghold? That's crazy. I'm gonna do that tomorrow to allow adequate time to snipe the egg from me. Until then, I'm gonna make sure I have a way to get back home. Jesus Christ, that thing's loud. I'm gonna make preparations. See you when I'm lighting the portal. We on this. Now we on this. Ooh. This is it. One thing between me and a life of convenience. I should be on this. What is happening? What? Ow, ow! I got you. Dude. What? Let's move. I wonder what hijinks this will cause. Me taking this egg.
There it is. A little late to start spouting out your fucking existence. Because it's gonna be a thing. Yep.
Alright, now that I killed the dragon, I have safe passage between the end and the overworld. That means I can get some cool luxuries, like an elytra and shulker boxes. Once I put the valuables away, I'm going egg busting. Alright, that was mostly successful. I got chorus fruit and planted the trees in the dedicated farm area. I even got an elytra. Sadly, I didn't get as many shulker boxes as I wanted. That's alright though. I can always go out for more.
This here is where I put the egg.
This has been an enriching experience, and I really hope it doesn't take another 2 months to edit this video like last time so I can play again sooner. Hey buddy, newsflash buddy, you ended recording in January. It is April. I really need to get more things done, like the rest of the books in the library basement, and of course nah, I'm fucking with you. I need to get lots of gunpowder, and fast, so I'm gonna make an auto creeper farm to do it. Ooh, also, Noah told me to advertise the realm on my channel, so I did, but I haven't done it much. I'm gonna do it for this video too. Okay, quick, write this shit down or something. I know I'm gonna put it on the screen as well. Okay. The realm code, if you want to join the realm, is capital V, Y, 8, 3, capital G, 4, B, U, A, P, and capital Y. Have a nice rest of your day. And when I'm done with this video, I'll see you online. Bye-bye.